We'll go right into questions for Coach if Ben Steele wants to start us off.
Coach, you guys were up 18 in the second half, and then the league got erased in 7 minutes. Like, in your estimation, how did it fall apart so quickly?
I thought we for 25 minutes played really well. And, when you're playing a team as good as UConn in the Big East, teams are going to punch back. And I didn't think we showed the toughness and respond to them turning up the energy like we need to do.
Steve, go ahead. You're on mute, Steve.
The statement y'all put out before the game protesting the decision in Kenosha, just how that came about, was that something the players had brought up, was something the staff brought up, or just how did that decision get reached and to do what y'all did before the game?
Our guys, obviously have been impacted by the events all around our country, but especially the Jacob Blake situation. And, they feel very passionate about it, and they wanted to come together and make a statement.
Ben, we'll go back to you.
Sorry to go back to basketball questions, but sometimes you guys are really good and other times you guys really struggle. Is it maddening for you? And like, how do you get this team to be more consistent?
That's the $1 million question. Because at times, this group can play really good basketball, but we haven't shown the consistency needed in Big East play to beat really good teams, across the board. And it's something with our group we have to continue to work on and grow through.
Kobe was just in here saying he's got to be a better leader as a senior. He's got to, get the guys to play better. What do you have to do to get the team to play better?
I have to do a better job coaching them. And, ultimately it's my responsibility. So anything that happens within or around our program falls on my shoulders. So I have to do a better job of coaching them, obviously.
Yeah, Dawson was really good tonight. He's kind of struggled with physicality a little bit in his first couple games, but he played with a lot of force tonight. What'd you see out of him, down low and being aggressive?
I thought that Dawson had a really good offensive game. I thought he made good decisions. I thought he played with great force and was a bright spot for us offensively.
And, Pauly kind of got loose there. He was a big part for them. What do you think you could have done better defensively to slow him down?
Close to his shot quicker. Obviously it was his best game of the year, and he gave them a huge boost. And when a guy sees the ball go to through the basket, you have to have greater urgency closing out to him, especially as good a shooter as Pauly is.
All right. Last question. We'll go to Steve.
Sorry about going back to this, but I just wanted to check. After the ruling came out, did y'all discuss that in like a team meeting or anything regarding what had happened or anything? Did y'all watch the press conference as a team, or I didn't know if y'all had any discussions in that regard?
Our guys were aware that the ruling would come down today, and obviously we didn't have any insights on how it would go. But obviously our guys pay close attention to all the current events, and certainly what happened in Kenosha was something that impacted our guys at a high level.